Lisa Morgan. How many other people, man? Does he have a microphone? We got to get him a microphone. But let me tell you, James Broadway, just talk. We can hear you now.
You got to talk into the mic, baby. The thing with
he doesn't have a mic?
It's right there.
Go get it.
Live Radio 101.
Hey, let me tell you right now, though. James Broadway used to be an A&R at MCA Records. He's the one who got me my A&R job by punking Steve Rifkin.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was like, hey, nigga.
Listen, Steve.
You gonna hire the little homie, nigga. He gonna do A&R.
Hey.
And that's how, that was the birth of Zoe as an A&R man at Loud Records. This dude right here, one of the most underrated producers I've ever known. He's gonna be playing a lot of eclectic beats, and he's got a new label called The Label Records. So he's going to be dropping a lot of music from those artists as well. Listen, welcome back to the Voice of Reason on Hot Button Radio. It's been since March, and now we're back in the building. We've got Arana Lopez.
Hey.
We've got Whitney Houston.
Ooh, ooh.
Wait, what?
Whitney Houston, she's taking her spot.
Y'all didn't know? I came back, y'all.
We ain't doing no seances. I don't know what Zoe is on.
I'm going downtown. Nah, I was going to say a real bad joke, but I'm not.
Whitney Tabor is in the building.
Hey, y'all. Miss Tabor is back.
And you already know how we get down.
Yes.
This is a caller-driven show. I'm going to give out the number right now. 323-230-4610.
Oh, new number on us.
Yeah, well, new studio, new number.
Hey, it's a new thing.
323-230-4610. Today's topic. Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. You got to wrap it, though.
Women gonna get mad. Women be tripping.
Women be tripping.
Y'all be tripping. So, here's the topic. Jesus Christ. No cook, no sex, no respect, no fidelity, no man.
There's a whole lot of no's in there.
Yeah,
Damn.
because there's a lot of shit women are saying no to and expecting a traditional man. How you gonna be a new modern millennial woman with traditional values for your man, but untraditional values for yourself?
Ain't nobody traditional no more. What you talking about?
Motherfuckers. Listen, is not knowing how to cook, clean after your man, giving him sex when he wants it, is that a silent death sentence for millennial women seeking a long-term relationship?
Hell no.
You know y'all got a lot of rules. And them rules oftentimes conflict with each other, but not to you. I want to know, what are we supposed to do with the new millennial woman? Get to your phone lines right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. Is chivalry dead?
Yes.
Uh-oh, what about this? Chivalry is to the modern woman as diversity is to racism. Oh! You know diversity supports the racist infrastructure. Why? Because you got to go to the system and say, please include me. Chivalry to a woman, modern woman, you have to be chivalrous, but I don't have to have any feelings. Ooh, you know a lot of y'all ain't got no feelings no more.
Just let me know when it's my turn. I'm going to listen.
Yes, I'm glad you remembered the protocol. This nigga's smart.
I went to school. I did.
Hey, the number to dial again is 323-230-4610.
4610.
You're listening to the Voice of Reason. It has returned to Hot Button Radio. Does the modern woman suffer from relationship schizophrenia by demanding a traditional man while demanding the freedoms of the modern woman? Ooh. You already know what I'm talking about, Arana. That's why your face is wrinkled. You can speak on it right now. Pam?
My face is wrinkled.
You look like fuck him.
Ooh,
That's what you look like.
I thought you were going to say something else. I thought he was going to say you look like...
No, everybody say what they got to say, so I go what by what or what we talking.
I think he talking about your face, the thiz face, what they call in the Bay.
I was simply ignoring a DM, and y'all was looking at me.
Was it a dick man?
I was ignoring a direct message
Oh, so
and that's what that face was about.
Because Zoe thought you was hating on what he had to say.
Man, Zoe need to get away from me. Zoe spent $2 on a new jacket and is up here trying to act all hard and hot.
Actually, the jacket is worth $400.
Okay, all right. Is that what they told you?
While you're out here bullshitting, right?
Looks like they got your money.
If you don't get this Anita Baker fade up out of here, don't try me, baby teeth.
Wait, Anita Baker fade?
Right.
Look,
Go come in here with
But
the
why
Sally
Zoe got
Berry
knee
look.
pads on his jeans? Look, the point is this. Maybe I'm not the person to talk about because I'm only 90% wifey material anyway, okay? I'm 90% wifey material. The other 10% I'm on bullshit. Everybody needs a little adjustment in today's dating society. You know, nobody has to commit to anybody anymore. There's too many options. And where there's options, there's always, you know,
That
a way
sound
to
like
get
some
on down.
bullshit.
Why is it some bullshit?
Women always making up excuses.
Hey, wait, you mean to tell me a man that got money and power who has options ain't gonna utilize his options?
come on now.
Get out of
Zoe.
here. Stop it.
All kinds of
Whitney,
options.
speak on
That
it.
ocean of pussy is endless.
I mean, I want to know what question.
is.
Ask the question again, because we just did a bunch of all this and that and the other.
You wasn't listening.
Nah,
It's
nigga,
cool.
I was-
That's
I
cool.
wasn't listening.
just admit it.
Just say you wasn't listening.
I
That's
was
fine.
responding to my DMs as well. No.
Men are very basic.
Basic.
Wait, I'm gonna set you up. You just wait,
Oh, sorry.
because I wanna let people know who's in the building.
Okay.
In the actual building. Y'all.
Finally, my guest shows up.
Hey. Hello.
Yeah.
You better get on town, girl.
Hey.
That jacket though. Hey, friend.
You figure deals me,
Okay.
pimp.
From the fringe though. I likes it.
She came in here sexy as hell. Like,
You
y'all
figure
ain't ready
deals
for me.
Like,
Well, I mean,
like sexy mayonnaise just slathered all over the jacket.
Look at
What are you into? Sexy mayonnaise.
Listen, don't act like you ain't a foodie. I seen your ass. Oh, okay. Now we're back.
Chocolate,
Well,
maybe.
what I was gonna say is, you guys can actually watch us now, right? Is that
Yes.
that's what we can? So if you want to see the sexy mayonnaise that Zoe was talking about, which is
The sexy
nothing,
mayonnaise.
nothing like mayonnaise, but come on down and peep us on.
Hey, first off, you too big to fit in this room. If you don't get
Big Pun just walked in.
right,
Big-
big fun just stepped in the building.
that jacket is clean.
Come over here.
But he
and
tried
find
to
this-
creep in, though, like we didn't see him.
Just a giant black cloud just showed up. Anyway, let me set it back up because we're just having too much fun. You're listening to The Voice of Reason on Hot Button Radio. It's a caller-driven show. I want to hear your opinion, okay? The number to dial is 323-230-4610. 323-230-4610. Right, this is the first week back. I'm sorry. We got a new number.
What kind are we running from the law? What kind of shit is this?
It's not knowing how to cook,
Okay.
clean up after your man, sex him when he wants,
God.
respect him,
Yeah.
and look after all his shit. Is that a new silent killer for the millennial woman searching for a traditional man? Ugh.
Gosh.
Y'all you know women are schizophrenic.
What? Okay.
You motherfuckers
Come
want to
on,
be
Phil.
free. The new woman, I'm empowered, I'm independent.
Hey.
I pay my own bills, I do my own shit. Y'all want to do all that.
I do.
And then you want a nigga to fix your flat.
Of course.
Get the hell out of here. Fix your own goddamn flat.
Why
I
would
do-
I want
I-
to fix my own flat?
I do.
Because you the new woman.
But what does that have to do with having you do man shit?
Oh,
that's
now-
just like you.
man shit.
She walked right into
No,
it.
but what does that have to do with you being man shit? If I'm gonna cook
John.
and I'm gonna clean and I'm gonna be sexy and I'm gonna twerk it for you at least 6 times a week, I want you to fix something. Because
What I want
otherwise,
you to do.
why would I
this,
not be?
This is what I want you to do, Arana. And
Tell
then I'm
me.
going to throw this to motherfucking Whitney.
Okay.
This is what I want you to do. When I walk in the house, lower your voice.
Oh God.
First of all, wasn't nobody screaming at you. You be lucky. You be lucky if I look at you if you walk in the house.
Oh,
I walk in the house, that motherfucking food better be warm and that voice better be low and sweet.
Oh God.
You walk in the house, I'm gonna roll my eyes and get back on the goddamn phone. You hear me?
Whitney,
What? No.
speak on it, Whit.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna speak on, because all of the stuff that Zoe just explained to me sounds exhausting. Like, I'm sorry, why do I have to be woman, this, that, and the other, but then also gotta be your mama, nigga? Like, why don't you already have a mother?
Hey.
Why do I gotta pick up your
Hey.
draws? Why do I gotta feed you? Like, how old are we?
Listen here, the Bible says
Okay.
you should find you a good woman
Here Oh, we
and
go.
then you leave and go with her family. So if I got to leave my mama, You got to be my mama
So then
and my woman.
Okay.
It also says a man that finds a woman finds a good thing and finds favor. You gonna lose your favor fucking around with this bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, real quick. One of my special guests is in the building right now. She's on the mic. Anybody been listening to the Voice of Reason? Really know this caller. She came in saying the most ratchet, reckless, crazy, spiritual, psychic, just what the fuck kind of witchcraft phone caller is this? Spiritual voodoo that you do to other niggas that have done unto you the wrong shit. She's in the building right now. You know her as Miss Lips.
What's up, y'all?
This crazy
Chateau.
motherfucker's here.
Hey.
Yeah.
There's always a Chicago person somewhere. You hear me?
Always.
Yeah.
So let me just do this real quick. Miss Lips,
What's up?
you've been listening to the ratchetry. Yes,
Love
it's a new word, ratchetry. You've been listening. Talk to me.
Well, you know I'm
Are
a
women-
hoologist.
She's a hoologist.
Okay,
See, it's
okay.
about to get crazy in a
Yes.
second. Have women lost their ability to be empathetic, to be submissive, because now they're playing in the man's world and they're becoming more man-like?
Yes. There's a lot of women that grow mustaches and beards because of
What?
It's
Trina
too
Monica,
much. It's too much testosterone. Seriously, too much. It's just too much going on. The hormones are off balance. They're not sucking and fucking. They're not swallowing. They're not cooking. They're not being submissive. You have to look. If you have to fake it to make it, let that man know that he runs that household.
Uh-oh.
And that came from grandma.
Your grandma said sucking and fucking is the way to do it?
That's what she
right.
said.
My grandmother
Shit,
said
grandma.
swallow.
All right,
My
man,
family
granny
is
is-
Spanish Creole.
Okay, shit. I
Yeah.
don't know where they do that at.
Spanish women, can I get an amen? The
Look,
Spanish women swallow
you
their man
Spanish?
cum. I'm
All
Spanish
of it,
Creole.
But here's my
I mean,
thing
I
is-
swallow
okay,
a
can
man
I just,
cum, but
Well,
that's
Hey,
just
thank
because
you.
I'm there.
a lot.
Hey, can I set an appointment?
Wow, I'm serious.
No, Zoe, your family.
No, I ain't. We ain't related, nigga.
He said, I am not Spanish Creole. Hello.
So no one in this room wants to see you naked. Let it go.
Yeah, you do.
I don't
Yeah.
know about
I'll
that.
beat you with this billy club like you stole something.
Stop it.
Curious George.
Check, please, about y'all be easy.
No, but seriously,
Yes.
honestly, guys, I think the new woman,
Okay.
and I've made this statement before, I believe that the new woman is like the new NBA draft pick.
So they killing the game.
How so?
They killing
Let
the
me
game.
just set the tone
Break it
here.
down now.
A kid comes from nothing,
Okay.
broke, gets to college, balls out, first gets the college scholarship,
Word.
balls out, gets his degree. Some of them, most of them don't. Go to the NBA, instantly you're a millionaire. Most kids don't know how to handle becoming a millionaire overnight. They trick off a lot of money. They mismanage a lot of shit because they're unaware of what it means to be wealthy. Women
instant grip.
are suffering from the same syndrome because you live in a country that marginalizes women, that holds you back, that disrespected you. Now all of a sudden you have more freedoms than you've ever had in your life. In history.
Okay.
Women are better educated, women are making their own money, women are doing everything.
Okay.
This is what creates the cognitive dissonance for women. You got all this freedom,
Okay.
but you're still holding on to traditional expectations of men.
Are we?
What are you
Yeah.
I think you're trying to speak for us.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Miss Lips. You want to say something?
My shit is back.
I really believe
This ain't no
these
opinion.
women that's educated would not been where they are. These master's degree women would not have master's degree if they wasn't for their man or their father. It's either or.
Oh, shit.
Boo. No.
No,
No, because all the niggas.
It's some women.
Let's
it's
not talk
some
over each other.
women- It is some women that utilize the man to get what they want.
Then Whitney.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I went to UW, right? Oh, I went to school. I went to college.
Oh, speak on it. Don't come in here with the Huskies.
Okay. We doing all right though.
No, she gonna pack 12 on. She gonna pack 12 on niggas real quick.
But here's what I'm saying though is, all my homeboys who play on the football team, who go into the NFL, guess who does their homework that gets them those degrees? That
White
gets
girls.
them. Yeah, well, shit.
That's true.
Thanks, Becky. Good looking,
And
Becky.
they suck their dick
Becky
too.
everywhere.
But that's what
While
I'm
you
saying.
niggas is over there
Girls.
rolling your neck, Becky is rolling hers.
Yeah.
So,
She
so
surely-
there's like, I mean, maybe the dude who's writing the scholarships for the black women that go to college, cool. I can agree on that. But as far as oh, my nigga held me down, no, she probably got worse grades because she was worrying about him cheating and bringing her chlamydia during finals week.
What kind of college did y'all go to? I had fun.
You guys went to
like,
chlamydia college?
I went to University of Illinois. I had a good time. Let me tell you something. Life is the way you make it in any way, shape, or form. Relationships is no different. People do what they want to do. They do what they make time to do. If you want to get on down, you're going to find people to get on down with. If you want to be in a relationship, you're going to find somebody corny to be in that relationship with you.
Why don't
And
you guys
y'all gonna
answer
be
the
fake.
question?
That's
though?
gonna say we got to talk about what we talking about.
Yeah, you guys are not answering the question.
We
It's
don't
just
answer the question.
kind of what women do. Talk around shit. I need to bring another woman in.
I really believe women, we step on niggas, just to be honest. We step on niggas.
But I'm
What that mean?
But
I mean, we use and abuse you guys.
I don't agree.
I do, because it's too many men. We are not winning. The black woman is not winning.
the black woman.
What?
The black
They not women. They not winning
not
in relationships.
women. They're not.
Oh, she
women.
came in here with the Trick Daddy
I thought you said-
manifesto.
Okay. No, you know,
Black
Nan.
women need to tighten
A
up.
lot of women ain't married.
Hey, I'm divorced.
Hold on. I
Been
am-
there, done that.
Marriage doesn't. Is that what we're saying though, ladies? Is marriage? We're not defined as a woman until we have somebody marry us. We talk about this all the time on the show. If you guys
Y'all
watch,
niggas crazy.
Yo,
Look,
come on,
it's,
man.
it's crazy.
If
You guys are making
listen-
my point just by
I
talking.
think marriage
I
is
love
a
it.
business.
My thing is this. Okay, I can speak for myself. I think Whitney will back me up because she a hardworking woman, a woman like myself.
a woman? Okay,
She's
cool.
a woman.
Women.
Okay, all right. So you got one more time with that jacket.
more.
The point is this.
We gonna do the jacket again?
We're going to do the
Yeah,
jacket
yeah,
again
This
and the
nigga is
hat
wearing a candy cane motherfucking turtleneck, but we'll talk about it later.
with black and
Licorice
Brown.
cane. Let's go.
You know what? Anyway.
Courage cane. I can't.
Licorice cane. It's cool. Go ahead.
Okay, with your Richard Simmons sweats. The point is this.
These are jeans. Sorry.
I don't know
Continue.
what's
I
happening.
can't tell. You need
Come
to
on,
say
hippie
so. Anyway, I'm not all about using a man. I could care less. Like, I believe in live and let live. Like, for me personally, finding my own happiness, doing the things that I like to do is what's going to fulfill me. And I truly believe that another person needs to do the same. If I'm getting in a relationship, if I want to take something to that level, the guy has to be who the hell he was when I met him. If he like strippers, if he like partying, if he like all of that, and I liked him like that, I'm going to keep him like that because that's who I like. The problem is people get into relationships with false expectations and try to change
Okay,
people.
let me
Can
just
I-
do this.
Those people
Can
are
you call?
lost.
Can I hop
I'm
in?
not one of them.
Let me
Can
hop
any
in.
of y'all cook?
Yes.
I can.
I can throw down.
I know you can cook.
And I got the fat to prove it.
Hey, you understand me? This ass didn't come from air.
I don't. Have,
Ashley, can you cook? Okay, cool.
See, all four of us can cook.
So,
See?
no,
See
but
what he
here's-
did there?
Can I say
Cook
this?
and suck dick.
Can I say this though? Here's
Hold on one
thing.
second. Say what you're gonna say really
One-
quickly.
What I
yes,
was gonna say.
I want the caller.
One thing that I was gonna say is I think men are the. Zoe said that women want to keep it traditional. The niggas want to keep it traditional, and you guys are mad that we are winning now.
Really?
That's why y'all are upset.
Oh God, I like that. I like that angle. I can smoke a bag of that.
Okay.
Let me just do this really quickly. I had to bring in the voice of reason on the female side of the game while y'all in here bullshitting. Veronica Conway is on the line right now.
Yes!
VC,
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Veronica, I missed you.
listen, can you correct these women? Have you been listening?
How you doing, Veronica?
I have been listening. I'm great. How are you? How are you, lovelies, this evening?
VC, I missed
Bless.
you.
I know. I miss you too.
Cut down.
So I have been listening, and I think that the biggest problem that we experience today, and it's just getting worse and worse in our community, is the reversal of polarity.
There it is.
There we
So
go.
I think.
Oh,
that,
wait a minute,
I think
Veronica.
that-
Hold on one second. I just had
Yeah.
to point something out.
Point it out.
I just love you so much because you're on topic. Go ahead, finish.
They'll be taking us all around John's barn and then want to blame us.
Nice.
Go ahead, honey.
Well, so what I'm saying is there? I mean, I guess they're saying in the chat that they can't hear me. So I don't know if
They can hear you now, babe. You're good.
Okay, great. So it's a reversal of polarity. So when women are really in their feminine energy, it's actually the most orgasmic experience for her to be in a state of surrender with her man. It's actually the thing that fulfills her the most.
Put your hands down.
And the thing is that because I think a lot of
Arana
women,
is testifying, but Arana wasn't saying none of this shit before you got on the phone. Finish, Veronica.
I did in a different way.
No,
she just makes it more poetic.
No, it was nothing like that.
Continue, Veronica.
So I think that a woman, if she knew what she would experience if she were to be completely surrendered in her femininity, then she would always stay in that state. Now, in terms of when you talked about the practicality of sort of the things that need to be done, I think that, for example, I love to cook.
Me too.
Because I think that nurturing and nourishing the body is one of the most sacred things that you can do. And so I think that that's just a nurturing. Now, around all the other stuff around cleaning, I just believe in outsourcing that and hiring other people to do it, because I'm busy doing stuff to build an empire, and so why do all of the things? I outsource the things that I don't really feel like doing, but all of the nurturing things that I love to do, that are an alchemy, that are a service not only to the man, but to me, I love to do those things.
Listen really quick.
Amen,
let me just do this real quick. If you want to participate in the conversation, have women lost their ability to nurture, be empathetic? Are women becoming more like men? Are the gender roles confused? Confused.
Yes.
Right? Are women losing their fucking mind because all they cook is Hot Pockets?
Oh my God.
And they go to Marshalls and take all the men outfits.
Can I set it up? 'Cause we gotta see, Miss Lips is wild. You got to watch Miss Lips because she gonna put a hex on everything that we do. But let me just say,
okay.
I want to know what the callers think. Get to your phone lines right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. I want to hear from some women that aren't biased, like all of the yoni in the room. Right? I want to hear.
You still want to hit, though.
I do. And I will confirm that. Yes. Look, John said, indeed. Yes,
No,
absolutely.
Oh God, no.
Anyway. So, listen, get to your phone lines. Call us right now. We want to hear your opinion. We're about to take a quick break. DJ Broadway is about to get us a little mega mix while we take this quick break and rearrange the seating in the room. We're going to add another voice to it. I just want to hear from women. I want to hear from men. What do you think? Do we even need chivalry anymore? If I got bread, just do what I said. 323-230-4610. We'll be back at 2.2. Hot Button Radio. So what? Voice of reason. It's what we do.
Let's go.
Oh, I did say let's go.
You did. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hot Button Radio Radio. Zoe Williams is in the building right now with a room full of heated women because they think I'm on some bull.
Literally.
Really?
No, it's just your breath. Look, guys.
Oh, here we go.
I'm on the other end of the room and I still smell it.
It's fucking Sharita Baker.
You just gonna make up auntie names.
Right. Anita's fake ass niece. Don't ever try to steal your Aunt Shine, nigga. Listen, we back in the building. Today's topic is crazy.
Pray.
All right. My man just hung up Veronica. We had her on one line. You hung her up. It's cool. We wanted to keep her on the show.
He don't know.
He don't know.
He
I know.
He
See how
man.
John set you up.
John set him up.
John's terrible. He doesn't give out
This new
information. Now the phone's busy because she can't get back in. Jesus, we need Veronica.
We need you, VC.
No, it's all good, but we're having a serious discussion, and I know we're making jokes about it, but we have to acknowledge that relationships have taken a turn. Women don't need men for the same things they used to need men for. And my question is, can we get a consensus here that women have things that they didn't have before, that they used to depend on men for.
Mm-hmm.
So you would think with new resources, new information, and more money, that women would have to change their expectations for men. Now, I talk to women all the time, and women tell me most women tell me, not all, some but not all, they tell me that they want a traditional dude. And I always say, if you want a traditional dude, you're going to get the behavior that is associated with a traditional dude. Meaning, if you're making more money, he's going to be butthurt.
Yeah.
Right? He going to have a problem with you working. He's going to have a problem with him not matching whatever it is that you have. And that's going to be a source of conflict in your relationship.
Yeah.
We've brought in another highly educated and yumtastic woman. I have to create words.
Yumtastic. I know, so that's a new one.
Sexualize her, though, in the midst of this BS you talking about.
Oh, okay.
He's a traditional man, girl. Get off of him.
Exactly.
Chauvinist? Okay, go ahead.
Here comes the feminist talk. Jesus.
I'm not even a feminist. I'm black. But go ahead. I'm going to drop that knowledge in the middle of this BS. You ain't ready.
I love Arana.
I'm going to take you to school.
Arana is hilarious. I'm not a feminist. I'm black.
Fuck them hoes.
And I went to school with a K.
No, but we have another sister, professional, right? Successful, educated. I want to know, how hard is it to find the kind of man you're looking for in today's man market?
The meat market.
Her name is Ashley Banks.
Hi.
You may have heard of her. She was Will Smith's cousin on The Fresh Prince. Ashley, welcome to the show.
Hi, Zoe.
What's up, baby girl?
How are you?
I know you. I'm good. I know you've been listening to the show. It's heated,
Yeah.
literally and
There's a
figuratively.
lot of feelings in here.
Yeah. Talk to me about this new dynamic, these gender wars that are happening.
I feel like as women, we are kind of the one that's in charge. So if we
Ooh.
we are. I mean, we choose the man we want to be with, who we want to date. So if you want a man that's traditional, you need to accept the things and the terms that come with that. And if you don't, if you want like a younger kind of dude that's into whatever he does, then you put up with that. If you don't want to, then I think that you should isolate yourself and work on you and be great until you find what you want. That's what I did.
I can smoke a bag of that.
There it is.
That's bag worthy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
smokable.
I can smoke a bag of that. That's the live, let live concept I'm talking about. Do you focus on you, make you happy, and if you meet up with another dope soul, y'all can commiserate that dopeness.
So,
But see, but
in
that
hip-hop-
sounds-
I swear to God, I
you
went
know,
to school.
In hip hop, you can't bite.
Can I just-
stop biting? Go ahead, Whitney.
Can I just say, okay, that sounds glorious, but let's just be real. Hi, my name is Whitney, and I'm a realionaris.
She's a realionaris.
You
Roll
feel
your
me?
tongue.
Whatever. My thing is like Zoe just like put it in for, like he just said it. A dude, if you want a traditional dude, he doesn't want that. Like you're not, if you make more money than him because you're a professional businesswoman, you're killing it. He's not going to do that. It's not going to be, I mean, two dope people, cool, making money, but guess what? If you make more money,
See,
bye.
here's what we should
That's
define.
that's when the
What
hoes
is
come in.
traditional? Because I would argue it's not about a traditional dude. It's about if you get with a regular dude. Like if you get with a regular dude and you
Schmegular.
making more money than him, yeah, that dude gonna have a problem. But if he's ambitious and he's a visionary, he not gonna care about that. He gonna want his girl to be dope too. Because a man that's successful,
That's a
who's-
different dude.
Yeah, I'm saying a man that's successful that's got confidence though. But I'm saying a man that's successful that's got confidence though, you know, he like the gold digger because he could buy her and make her do what he want. But you know, a woman that he don't have to worry about, but know that she's there for him and she's still gonna suck it and drop it like it's hot. He,
Let
he like
me,
that.
Let me respond to that, and then I'm gonna go to Whitney.
okay.
Arana, let me just say, because that's kind of a different topic, but it leads into this. It's related, and it's a dope point. Dudes derive their self-importance, self-worth, and meaning from the social game rule that defines them as provider, protector, and all of that. So it's hard for you to say regular dude, traditional dude, because a real dude is look like a Steve Harvey or somebody like that. They're looking at it like, you ain't got to do that. I got this. See, part of manhood is related to the idea of I got this. fall back. Let me do this. Right? All I'm saying is the regular dude hasn't matured if he isn't at the I got this level. And I'm not saying that's the right way. I'm just saying that's how men have been conditioned to think. Like a man who could do for his woman and take care of her, he'll look at the dude who can't as less than. These are the social game rules.
I can agree with that, but what I'm saying is it's more of a class issue than a values issue. Like when we say traditional, we're talking about our traditional values. Like it's traditional to nurture the man, to submit to the man. It's traditional for a man to comfort his wife, provide for his wife. But class kind of blurs the lines because even what you were saying earlier, you know, women have more available now than what they have before. Well, that's just class speaking. You know, women can provide their own security so they don't have to depend on a man necessarily for security.
So then would you say it's a fucking contradiction knowing that women are the number one educated gender in the world and the most employed gender in the world? Would you say it's a contradiction to then turn and say, I want a man on my level when there are not that many men there to compete?
That's a whole different argument for me because I don't even believe in the term educated, meaning going to school and having degrees. Although some women
Okay,
do.
stay on topic.
That's what I said.
Cam,
I said.
I just need you there.
I said what I said
I need
in my
you there.
Nene Leakes voice. Look. No, my point is, like, some women define that. Oh, I got an MBA. You know, he needs to be like me. But it's like, I don't agree with those hoes anyway. Y'all throw it back to somebody. I don't agree with them.
Okay. Whitney.
Well, 20 minutes ago when Arana said something, I wanted to bring this up, is you said something about gold diggers being me. What I took from what you said was you said women who, I can't even bring it up, but basically you said something about men take care of women and they are gold diggers. But that's what I'm saying is if a man providing for you and taking care of you is considered a gold digger, then me, mom, nana, granny, all of them are gold diggers and hoes?
No, that's not what I said. I said some men that have.
Asking you.
Yeah. No, I said some men that have money.
Okay.
Right. Some men like the feeling of being able to buy a woman. Is what I'm saying.
And some women love being bought.
Right. Exactly. And that
On
there's
the
no
whole side of the
judgment.
game.
There's no judgment on that right side or left side. I don't even give a shit.
So
what I'm saying is some men enjoy that, but a lot of men also enjoy the freedom of going, my girl got bread too. That's what I said.
Yeah, I'm so ready for Steve Harvey's wife.
Marjorie Harvey.
That girl.
Harvey, I can't wait for her to write a book. Because if she gonna be 100, because Steve Harvey was the homie. Steve Harvey was the side nigga. Steve Harvey sent money. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
And
How do you know this, Miss Lips?
I'm telling you, do the history.
Steve, I don't even know this lady. She just walked in and just started talking. So I don't.
We have to understand women. There are women with tactics, plots, plans. I got a cousin that do this. She reel her men in. You understand me? If you're a weaker man, that's why every woman needs to date a Leo or alpha man.
But a Leo ain't compatible with everyone.
I cannot stand me a Leo.
Some women need to get that check. They need an auto correction check.
But just because you a Leo
Have you
don't
ever
mean you
had
got
a
it.
man tell you, bitch, you ain't shit?
Yeah, and then I went to jail because I whipped that nigga's ass.
Did you evaluate yourself? Because I had a nigga tell me, bitch, you can do better. And I can.
Then him?
I mean,
is that what he was? I mean, the conversation you guys had, he said you can do better. Is he talking about himself?
We have to, let me tell you something. We have to reevaluate ourselves because I'm telling you, a lot of us women, we got a lot of work to do.
I agree.
But so do men. So that's my
Hey,
thing.
hey,
For me,
don't look for a company in your misery. She's talking about the work you're supposed to do.
Please believe I'm not miserable over here.
To you guys.
Hey, okay, so but that's my thing is we already give birth to you, so we also got to be your mama too. Like I'm sorry. I think men are mad that women want to make money and also want traditional values out of a man. I think y'all are just mad because now it's harder for you guys to get a good woman. You don't have grandma who's like, well, I need somebody to take care of all 5 of these damn kids. So Lester over here is good and he got a job in the Navy, so whoop-de-whoop. Like, it was easier for niggas to get girls back in the day because we actually really physically needed y'all to, it's like the caveman mentality, right?
It's easier for us to get you now.
Really?
Yes.
I do not agree.
I think it's easier.
It's
You
way
guys think
all
it's
you gotta do
easier?
is slide in a DM and girls be thirsty.
It's way easier.
Are you kidding me?
I done
Well,
told
I
you.
mean, well, so, okay, maybe it's
That made a
okay,
whole song.
Maybe it's the level of
Pussy used to be a
bullshit
3-point shot. Now it's a layup.
Yo, that's
but
real.
to hold it down though.
I'm gonna say this. It's so easy now that like just your smartphone alone, you swipe right or left, you gonna be in trouble on my goddamn
But
phone.
that's probably another show topic, which is I think everybody just over sexualized in this day and age. But I'm saying as
Why
far
not?
as keeping, like grandma and grandpa stayed together for 57 years, right?
Keep going.
I'm
keep
trying.
talking.
Yeah,
And
I'm
they-
trying.
Keep
and
going,
they had
keep going.
other families on the side and all kind of other stuff. Like it's just back then, women felt more trapped in their relationships. If they had a baby by a dude, they wasn't using birth control like that. I had 6 of his kids. I'm staying.
Because it's traditional, right? That's what it says. That's the tradition.
I think our grandmas, look, there's a lot of stuff going on now. Like the grandmas knew what to do. You know, you talk to your grandma today, she'll tell you.
Your grandmama today is 27.
Yeah.
I have a grandmama. She's
Real life.
90. You understand me?
So listen, lady, it's a lot of you guys. I want you guys to pay attention to me, and I'm gonna point to you when it's time to talk. Just don't jump
Hilarious.
in, Miss Lips. Okay, Ashley, I want to hear your thought on this, and then I'm gonna go back to Miss Lips and Whitney.
I'm agreeing with both of them in some places, and some places I'm not. Like, I'm a very traditional person. I believe in being submissive to your man and being good to him.
Really?
I do believe in that. I'm not feminist at all. But I believe that my man should also, because I'm so good to him that I shouldn't have to ask for shit. He should know to give it to me. And I know that sounds like not real. We have a realist over here, but I actually have that right now. So I am proof that you can get that. And I was in isolation for a long time because I used to say to myself, am I like looking for this man that doesn't exist? Are my standards too high? Like, why are all these fuckboys just gravitated to me? And it was just because it was a test. I had to level up. Nah, not you, not you, not you, not you. Oh, you? I fuck with you. And I got him. It's like, you just work on you. You be great.
That's
I work on my business. I do yoga every day. I meditate. I block so much shit out that all the greatness is just flowing, and that's just how it works.
No.
Wow, it just sounds like you leveled up, so you attracted the
Thank
next
you.
level
That's-
up.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I always say too. Like if you see a woman, like if you see me and I have everything going for myself and you're not ready to add value to my life and what I have going on, stay your ass in your own DMs. Go holler at whoever, Shaquana K or whatever her name was. She's back, y'all. Go holler at that hoe because I'm leveling up. And y'all want to sit here and talk about how many y'all girls ain't shit nowadays, whoop-de-whoop. Nah, it's because y'all getting me off track. Back up, player. I'm good.
Wow, that's interesting.
But I also do agree. I'm a submissive. I cook, I clean, I suck dick. I do all of those things.
Good.
I like those things. You feel me? So realistically, yeah,
Say
I would
more.
do that. But when I get to where I think I need to be for my man.
I love it.
So
Veronica, as is commonplace, and the women hate it when I do this, but I just love their reactions. Can you come in and clean up the scrum?
you're making up so many words today.
Veronica, please up-level the conversation.
Yeah. Well, let's see. So, first of all, I think that one of the things that have changed, and in terms of one of the impacts to traditional roles, is the fact that we don't come in anymore need to need, right? So before, so much of it was a function of biology. If you got pregnant, you were going to have the baby. If you got right, so much has changed because we have more choices and more quote unquote freedoms. So we used to come together need to need.
Thank you.
And now we have the opportunity and deficit to deficit, right? We
And
are
wound to
together working with
wound.
our deficits were meeting. But now there's an opportunity to come together, gift to gift, talent to talent, contribution to contribution. But I don't think that people have caught up to that fact. And I don't think that people design relationships around that. So we're stuck in the paradigm of deficit-based relating because we haven't quite resolved that. Now, when we talk about a woman surrendering, and I actually prefer the word surrender because I think that men that have enough spiritual, energetic firepower, true alphas are capable of having women surrender, and it's a place that women would prefer to reside anyway. They just never meet. We don't meet enough men that hold enough of that capacity to have us be able to So when a woman doesn't have to. So here's the thing. Think about it. Surrender isn't a decision. It's actually involuntary.
Ooh.
It's evoked.
Ooh.
It's evoked by a man that is capable of evoking that.
Wow.
It's involuntary. It's not
I like
choice.
that. I like that. Do me a favor. I want you to give me 30 seconds on how wounds are getting their needs met. You know how we talked about people get in a relationship to get the needs of their wounds met. Veronica Conway, give me 30 seconds of hot liquid monkey lava real quick.
Yes. So one of the things that's happening, so understand that your inner 5-year-old in general is running your life, your business, your relationships. Like we think that we're adult people because we're tall, running around running our relationships. But usually anything that is dysfunctional and that your behavior that's dysfunctional, you can trace it back to childhood. So if you have unresolved issues, you're going to continue to operate from those. So like I recently worked with a woman who kept making choices to overgive to men and to her clients and to people, and she was drained and resentful. But when we went back and traced it into childhood and the pattern that she had set up there, and we resolved it, now she's free to just show up and be and receive and not invite her abuse. But we invite our abuse when we haven't reconciled a lot of traumatic events that have happened in our childhood.
See, now watch it. Now watch. We can go a little deeper. Watch this.
Okay.
Oh, I love that. I love where we are right now. I love the vibe right now. Turn up the beat real quick so I can just soak that in a little bit. Let's go. Yeah, come on. Let me tell you why this is important, what she just said. A lot of times the trauma we experience gets elevated to a decision-making position in our lives because we've identified ourselves with the trauma. If the trauma, like, I went through this, I'm a survivor of this, right? You're not really reconciling what you've been in. You're just identifying with it. Especially if you consider yourself one who has survived it. See, turn it down now. I just wanted a little bit.
I'm in here like
He got excited, right? He just, fuck it, I'm going to turn it all the way up. Okay, cool. But once you recognize that an experience is for you to go through it and then come out on the other end of it with no residue from it. See, the residue is the identification with it. You see a lot of, clinicians, therapists who've been through hell, and the hell they've been through made them become therapists because they want to help people not go through what they've been through. That's not a reconciliation of what you've been through. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when Veronica talks about people dating to get their wounds needs met, this is happening all the fucking time. When I saw this woman I think she was on Steve Harvey's show, she was saying something about, I come from this kind of life and I want my man to give me this kind of life. To me, that's a symbol of immaturity.
Yeah.
You haven't let go of the life you're no longer living. You got to upgrade the thought process so you can get something even more fulfilling than what you had from your home life. Your relationship life shouldn't always mirror your home life. It may have some aspects of it, but it's not going to mirror it 100%. Ashley?
I really think that people should spend a lot of time by themselves alone, finding themselves. Like, you don't really have room in your life to be trying to love somebody if you don't love yourself first. It doesn't make sense. It's kind of like when you see people and they like didn't have shit, and then they grinded and they became amazing and famous and they make all this money and they don't know how to manage it, or mentally they're not all together. Like, there's steps, there's order. So you need to work on yourself and be great before you ever try to add someone into that equation.
Ooh, wee.
Don't ever do that again.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, and
I just really like what she said. I'm sorry.
What she said was hot.
Just to add on
I
top
just
of what VC
unhotted it. Okay,
and
cool.
To add to what VC and Ashley had said was also soul ties. We talked about it on a few shows. All these women in here talking about sucking dick and swallowing all of y'all swallowing everybody's problems.
They got a Freddy Krueger throat.
Y'all just, recycling all that man's trauma and heartbreak and daddy issues and mommy issues and incarcerated issues and all that. Like, you really got to, spend some time by yourself and really cleanse yourself.
See, what's interesting about us talking about all this inner work, that's not from a traditional perspective, though. Ooh. Back in the day, people got together because I'm 16 and it's time for me to get out of my mama house. I need to find somebody.
True.
Today's world,
it's easier.
We're great, but today's world, we have more technology, we have more education, whatever. And so we can take those introspective questions and really take the time to figure out, who am I? What do I really want? And then try to match up with people from that perspective.
Wow.
To me, that's the real reason why people are single, more overwhelmingly single, because most people are confused.
Wow. Listen, I got to take a quick break. And you know what that means. That means James Broadway, DJ James Broadway of the label Records, is going to do some hot mixes. But before I go, I have some questions to ask. Do women, in general, still consider themselves a reflection of men? Ugh. Back in the day, a wife, she used to see herself as a reflection of her man. Do women in general today still feel the need to even consider that notion? The number to dial is 323-230-4610. I want to hear from you guys. When I come back from break, I want to go to the callers. I want to hear what you guys have to say. If a man is worthy, what do women owe him? If he's worthy, good women feel like they owe good men things. What gifts does a good woman owe a good man? And vice versa. I want to hear it. Has the rise of well-educated and well-moneyed women made intimate relationships a little bit more competitive, combative, conflictual? The number to dial is 323-230-4610. 323-230-4610. Call me right now. I want to hear what you have to say about these wayward women. DJ Broadway, let's go. Listen, we back in the building, and we're having a heated discussion. What I'm really interested in, I want to know if men and women, especially in the African American community, can get it together. And what are the steps? Women are different now. Let's just understand that. Women are different now, okay? They don't have Big Mama. Not many of them. You're not going to find a gang of Big Mamas, okay? And the woman that Big Mama was, that's a different generation, right? Entirely different generation. The woman you got now, can we all agree, is the Renaissance woman? It's a different time for her. So men are going to have to derive a certain kind of respect from some different rules. Like what men, you still got men out there talking about, she got to be behind me, she got to support me, all of that. But at the same time, men find a sense of self-worth from paying for shit, buying shit. I think the one thing that should still be bedrock is protecting women.
Agreed.
I think that should be bedrock. But money?
Nah.
Do you understand? We're going to have to work out money now. Because there's women out there that's making more money than men. A lot of them. Better educated than the man that they're with. I always say women have to find different relationship currencies. There are other currencies other than money. An understanding man, that's a currency, right? An empathetic man, that's a currency. A good father, that's a currency. A man who listens and respects you, those are currencies. A lot of times men derive a sense of self from, I'm in control of this relationship and you. So men have some work to do and women have some work to do in terms of their expectations. We have ladies in the building right now, and I want to hear from them. First Whitney, then Miss Lips, then Arana, and then Ashley Banks.
Carlton's homegirl
Carlton's little sister grew all the way the fuck up.
grew up.
So
y'all.
Whitney,
Well, okay, so I think one thing that we all kind of agree on is money is kind of, I feel like money might be the one thing that is the big battle for both sides. And I'm speaking on my own. I like to make money. It's just, I was raised by my father and my 2 older brothers. So it's by nature, I like to work and I make money. But I also like to spoil my man. Like, honestly, like, I want to take us on trips. I want to make sure our kids can go to Disneyland.
but
like,
do
I
you
wanna,
have the kind of man? How hard is it to find that kind of man that won't mind you taking him?
Because, and here's my thing though, is I don't want to do it all the time, player. Like, come on now. This is like an even Steven situation. Like, okay, you pay some bills, I'll pay some bills, but every once in a while, I want to take you to Mastro's and I'm going to spend $300 on the steaks.
It actually ain't that hard to find those dudes.
Can I get like, I'll buy the ice cream, you buy the dinner. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But like, that's a way I show my affection as well. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing. And that's why I want to make money, not to demean you, not to be like, nigga, I run you. No, that's not why I want to be independent. That's not why I want to make money. I want to make money so we can all live this life that I envision for us.
Well,
I can smoke a bag of that, Miss Lips.
I mean, look
You
what
kinda
Mary J.
tame
Blige
today.
is going through.
What is Mary J. Blige going through?
She's about to lose some of her money,
As she should.
as she should. And a lot of women are hating on
Hell,
that.
it's her money,
But
man.
no. Women, what was Mary J. Blige before her husband? She was a mess.
She was also rich as hell. That was her
but
money.
He
was.
helped,
The hell?
he helped her. He deserved that money. He deserved it.
I mean,
He deserves some
You
money.
can get that 10% because you
that's
my
her
manager,
manager.
but other than that,
And that's her manager.
you getting this vagina.
And he's her manager?
That's
That's
right.
why.
Yeah,
That's
that part.
why.
That part.
some money.
Yes, he
Okay.
did.
Arana?
What he was.
Yeah, I'm just saying he deserves some money, just not all of it. But yeah, I would. Me personally, I don't even believe in alimony and all of that stuff. I'll give you money to go away.
Hell
like
yeah.
you, the manager. Yo, here's $5 million. Go get your life together. But like, I'm not gonna keep you as a bill now that we broke it off. But
She done called this nigga a bill.
yeah, that's a bill. Child support, alimony, all that shit is a bill. If you want to go, but take some hush money or some get the fuck away from me money and let's call it even.
Yeah.
Like how Eddie Murphy did Nicole. But anyway, to the thing, it's not that hard to find guys that want to live off bitches. We live in Hollywood.
Oh, I'm not
let's
saying
just
no.
let's just be real.
For real.
Like, let's stop acting like all men are ain't too proud to beg. There's a lot of niggas living on couches out here, okay?
Oh, no, there's a lot.
Let's just keep it
Like
all the way
97%.
real. Nobody is above living for free or living off somebody. There's plenty of people, male or female, that will do it. I think at the end of the day, it's just about being with... It's about a person knowing who they are first. Like, all of this stuff is really kind of irrelevant if you're a guy who's not evolved. If you're a woman who's not evolved, you just always just gonna go for what's in front of you, and you only as good as your options.
Wow. Ashley Banks.
Can you restate the question? Just one.
Yeah, it did go kind of everywhere. I was just saying, how can we get on the same page? What can a man do to try to understand this new millennial woman? Like, she's different. She's not Big Mama. You understand what I'm saying? She's not even Big Mama's grandbaby. She's not even Big Mama's great man. It's a different kind of woman now. So what do we need to do to get on the same page? How do we understand the new language of the new woman?
So the question that you're asking is so simple that it's really complex. That we need to communicate.
Damn,
we need to speak to each other. We need to say, "Hey, babe, like, does this bother you that I make this much money, or is this?"
I like that.
You know, because if we're just 100 with each other, we can be in love. But once someone's like 95 and 80%
Ashley,
and shit,
wait, Ashley, what happens when you come to him like, "Hey, babe, does this make you uncomfortable that I'm breaded up a little bit more than you?" And he goes, "Yeah, quit that job."
Okay, but this is the money that I'm making. I gotta find a new nigga because this bothers you.
Get to your phone lines. That's what I was waiting for.
And there it is.
That's what I was waiting for. 323-230-4445. She just said her money is more important than her relationship and her man. Get to the number.
It's all about
323-230-4410. That's what she just said.
It's all about not accepting low standards for your life. That's all.
323-230-4445. 4410. You could reword it, recontextualize however you want it. That's what she just said.
These new dudes ain't like granddaddy neither. They not coming home, bringing a whole check home and just giving it to the woman and letting her like pay the bills and figure out the household. Neither. No dudes are doing that.
One thing.
Oh, wow. 323-230-4410. I really need somebody to step.
To learn how to connect.
Oh, it's 4610. What's the number again? I got to give out the right
It's
number.
4610, I believe.
What's the number?
It's 323-230-4610, guys.
I just corrected you. And now you're
4610.
I love it. I will submit.
Anyway, the one thing, and I agree with Ashley and how we can actually come together as people and in relationships is communication. But for me, like I said earlier, I'm a realionarist. So I'm going to say straight up, tell people I'm tired of and I'm just going to put it on because I think women do this more than men do when it comes to getting in the relationship. Don't do that manipulation stuff. Don't do that, I'm faking it till I make it stuff. Don't do that. Be 1000% what you're gonna be when you're in a relationship from the jump, so that they can say, okay, this sample is not, I don't want this shit. I don't want it. Right. I think people, if they're blatantly like, look, I want to be a boss, I want to make money, then I'm going to stop making money, have some kids with you, chill, raise those little niggas, and then maybe I'll go back to work, maybe I won't. But I want
raise some little niggas. That's cool.
I'm gonna raise some little, and then maybe, and then but I also expect you to take care of us, provide for us when I do that.
Not if we raising little niggas. I ain't taking care of none of that
whatever,
shit.
Whatever. But you get what I'm saying is like that's what I'm going to tell the person that I want to be in a relationship and that I see potential in that. If he's okay with that, then we could probably work. But it doesn't happen until you actually have that hard conversation. Yeah. People are scared to have the conversation. That's really what it is. True. Miss Lips, what do you think? How do we do it? Because sucking and fucking, I've been doing it. It ain't working.
You've been doing it. Okay, cool. Let us know your business.
A lot of women dispose men like face cloths and paper towels. To the point where they don't even want a man. There's a lot of women that really just don't want a fucking man. And they don't care about the dick. They don't care about the relationship of the dick.
Shit, Arana's like, you on some bullshit now.
I'm just saying. We have to become the men home girl first. I go by the home girl method.
Oh, she slides in.
I keep numbers. I have so many numbers of my homeboys, and they might not have everything.
She's a satellite.
No, they might not have everything together at this moment. But I encourage everyone to become that man's homegirl first, because you never know how God put you in this situation. He might put you in this situation just to send him a smiley face because he had a fucked up day.
Really?
But it's a lot of women, you can't even do that.
Let me just say this. Most men are
trying to fuck their home.
Let me just say this. Just women don't want to be honest. They be looking for ways to say shit sweet. Every man in your life is he has to be some type of Swiss Army knife. He has to be a utility. Men are fetishes to women. A tool. They must be used for something. If a man, because listen to women, if you're not doing this, if you're not providing this, if you're not elevating me, women see men as a fucking relationship Swiss Army knife. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of men are opting out of marriage, of relationships. There's a book out there written by a woman, PhD, Helen Smith. The book is called Men on Strike. Because men are opting out because relationship is set up as a business that favors women. Marriage favors women. The home is the woman's domain. He's relegated to the attic or the fucking cellar, his little man cave. Everything else in that house is her world. The kids, all of that. And then, if it goes bad, your bitch ass can go to jail, and then wife, kids, and home becomes a financial loss. Men are opting out because relationship today in America is geared towards the woman. It's a lose-lose deal.
But Okay.
Ha.
Zoe, let's be real though. The world.
Facts.
What do they say though? What do they always said? It's a man's what? A man's
Not
world.
no more.
But it's
a
nothing
man's
without
world.
a woman or a girl.
It's a man's world, right? So why can't I have just the damn little baby ass house? Like, why are you upset that I just want the little ass house? Can I just get a little house? Y'all got the entire world, and we've had to work this hard to even just try to help a nigga. I'm trying to help you out.
Whitney, you're
and
so
I'm getting in
beautiful.
trouble.
I'm
so
fucking a man
beautiful.
I admire, so I can't. I
just
don't
say,
subscribe
Whitney,
to none of this stuff he talking about.
You're so beautiful. All of you
I don't
are
relate.
so beautiful to be so ugly. You're so beautiful to be so ugly.
Whatever, nigga.
Let me just say, the number one indicator for wealth in America, is marriage. It doesn't surprise me that the number one indicator for poverty in America is divorce. And you know who fucking takes the hit of divorce financially harder than women? Dudes.
Nobody else besides.
So I'm going to tell you right now.
I took the L in mine. I'm just
So
gonna
this
say
is what's going to happen.
I took the
I'm going to tell you what's happening.
I wrote that
All
check.
the men out there, I want you to stand up and just slang dick and keep them at arm's distance.
That sounds kind of suspect.
Very.
Okay.
If you need
No,
a,
it doesn't.
If you need a pimp,
Slang dick to
Slanging
women.
dick?
slanging dick. If you guys
It
need,
did sound like they
if
was
you need
slanging it in a
manager-
group.
Slanging it, like-
And they all stand
There's
up
no
and just
women in the
slanging
room.
it.
Not to
Oh, do the
worry about
helicopter.
everybody
You niggas,
Yeah.
you guys been to too
Look, I
many
was gonna
fucking
say-
strip clubs.
Like, yo.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers
like a
gonna
banana
revealed
hammock.
their shit, right?
It sounded like a Magic Mike
All,
moment.
listen, all your boyfriends, these girls are at the club.
I was gonna say.
Go ahead,
If,
Whitney.
I was gonna say the slanging dick. If you guys need a manager, hit me on the. I'm trying to make money still. So if y'all slanging dick out here, I'm trying to make some money. You feel me? I'm trying to really buy a house. So
So how does a super couple survive?
What is a super couple?
Space.
When I say
And
a super
understanding.
couple, I mean two alphas, alpha female, alpha male. She got her like
Jay-Z
like
and
Jay
Beyonce.
and Beyonce.
There it is.
Yeah.
She's that, he's that. How does that compromise work?
Easily.
How do you marry those egos?
Well, no, it's because both of those people are on a certain level where they know in order for you to function as you got to do what you do. And I have to give you the space and the permission to be yourself because you're the person that I fell in love with in the first place.
But Arana,
I didn't fall in love with the bitch that
Beyonce
work at
was not-
Walmart.
But Arana, that's great advice, but wouldn't that work for the couple that isn't on that level?
Yeah, there's more.
Well,
of those.
see, but here's the thing. The reason why they're at that level is because they're doing it. The couple that isn't on that level is not doing it. And that's why. When you give people the permission to be great and it doesn't influence your self-esteem or you being great, y'all gonna flourish together. That's just how it works.
I can smoke a bag of that.
If you're trying to tear down your partner, no, y'all ain't gonna never be the super couple. If you're
But-
insecure easily, y'all would never be that.
You bring up an excellent point, and I'm going to throw it back to you, Arana, and the rest of the panel. I think this is an excellent point. There's a natural power dynamic in relationship. And typically, the power dynamic swings back and forth based off of who has the most resources. Ugh. So right there is potentially an inbuilt conflict. How do we deal with that? How do we reconcile with that, Whitney? Arana?
Respect.
Ashley? Miss Lips?
I-
Respect is subjective.
Well,
So is disrespect.
it's that's a slippery slope argument,
sure
but
is.
it's one of those things where you want to know how do you balance power struggle relationships. If I have respect for you and admiration for you, I'm going to talk to you, treat you, care for you in a specific manner, and I would expect the same.
Say more about the specific manner. The specificity of it means so much.
I think women just need to just shut up and listen.
Ooh. Well, all
She
of
gonna
these
be married
women in
Yeah,
first.
here.
it ain't gonna happen
Because
in here.
how would you
All of
know
these
your
women.
man if you steady talking?
Miss Lips?
Assuming
But
that
how?
you're not
But no.
listening.
But here's my thing: is how is he gonna know what?
If his homeboys know him better than you know your man, and you fuck him and you suck him and you cook for him, your ass is not winning.
Wow. Miss Whitney.
Okay, so we've been all saying that communication is key, right? So if I'm supposed to sit here and shut up, how is he supposed to know how to make
Exactly.
you happy? How to continue on with this relationship?
Well, what
It's a team-
she's saying is pick and choose what you say and make sure it's effective. Most women don't know how to do that because y'all just talk too fucking much. I'm sorry.
But then also y'all need to.
What happened?
So then men need to start picking and choosing how to hear us then, because I think that's really what it is.
Oh, Whitney
if
just
women,
hit it.
If women are talking too much, y'all obviously aren't listening.
True. That's
So-
true.
I said reciprocity.
That's true.
That means everybody ain't talking at the same time.
Ashley?
I feel like why there's so many issues. Like I don't have these type of problems. Like why is
Get
everybody
your unicorn
No,
perfect ass out of here.
exactly.
Why
The
is
fuck?
everybody so insecure? Why is this man so insecure? Why is this woman so insecure? Maybe we don't need to be together. Like insecure. Maybe we should get our shit together.
Hey, DJ
separately.
Broadway, I need you to do me a favor.
Unresolved.
DJ
Okay.
Broadway, I need you to do me a favor
I need
real
him to
quick.
drop a beat for that.
No, because this is what's about to happen. Broadway, I need you to find, I don't know why we hear the phone beeping and we don't see the phone system is not quite right today. It's fine. It's okay. Broadway,
Sir.
can you listen? That's my brother right there. I've been knowing him since I was fucking 13. And we done made records together as executives and artists.
Yeah.
This crazy right now. He's in the building. I need you to find My Little Pony, the cartoon. Can you YouTube the My Little Pony and play this? Yeah. You just missed Veronica. We need her to call back in. Because we have a fucking unicorn. She's here? Good. Great. We're going to get back. Veronica, you have a little competition in the My Little Pony department with Ashley Banks. Because this fucking glitter puff comes in here with no problems.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problems.
She said, I ain't got no problem. James, did you find it? My Little Pony,
I'm
the
looking for it
cartoon?
right now, buddy.
Yes, please, because we're going to have to play that at the next My Little Pony moment. So let me go back to Veronica. It's good to have you back on the line.
Hey.
Let me say, man, and I'm listening to this, right? And when we look at the state of African Americans and our relationships, we talk about this a lot on the Zoe What Morning Show. When we say, America, if America has a cold, the African American community has full-blown AIDS. We're just sick, right? We're following their standards, their beliefs, their concepts, all of that, right? So my question to you now, Veronica, is how can a power, like this power dynamic we were talking about, I know you were listening.
Yeah.
How does one reconcile the imbalance of power in an intimate relationship? And how do they get over that? Because people, nobody likes to use their power more than a person who is doing a little better than their partner. And we will inflict some shit on the people we love the most. Can you speak on that?
Well, I think there's a one of the challenges that I think we face in terms of how we think about relating is we relate in a fairly shallow way. In other words,
here we
there
go.
are deeper issues that we need to be looking at besides whether she's got a fat ass or he's got a fat bank account. There's such a thing as if you look at relating through the lens of, say, human design as a modality, say soul compatibility as a modality.
Wait, Veronica, hold on.
Yeah.
Are y'all hip to human design?
Hip to human design.
Remember we had the brother on, the human design brother?
Brian here.
Shit,
Yeah.
Brian, that dude was crazy. Finish.
Right. So when we're looking at mates, we actually have to be responsible enough to look at them not only just in terms of how they're going to meet my surface needs, but look at how they're wired and see if there's fundamental compatibility. So if you have a person that, for example, is a builder, he or she is here to build. That's really what she's here to do. That's how she's wired. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a person
Testosterone.
that is just here to give and receive love.
Right.
Right? Unless they come to some honesty about their respective conditions and then decide to come either into agreement or not around it, you'll never get. So you have to begin to look deeper into what are the fundamental compatibilities and incompatibilities, because no human is wrong for being who they are. But if you get into relationships with expectations, not understanding some of these deeper ways of understanding humans, then you're in for a world of hurt.
Wow. Yikes. Let me just say this. I'm a firm believer in love, but I'm also a firm believer in its rarity. These lines are popping. What's cracking with you, pimp? Can we get them? All right, let's get him. Yeah, just let me know who we got on the line right now. Who's on the line? Caller, say your name and where you're calling from.
I'm from Indianapolis.
Turn your life down. Your life is hella loud right now.
Hot.
Just turn it down.
It's Rona. It's Rona from Indianapolis.
Oh, it's Rona!
Oh my God.
What up, my nigga?
Damn.
What's happening, Pig?
What's happening, family? It's about damn time.
Hey, big
What up,
daddy.
boy? I know you listening to us talk this shit. Tell me what's cracking with you, man.
Well, I was sitting there listening to everybody, and everyone had their points, but we have to really be honest. As a collective, our interview process is very shitty.
Ooh. Speak on it,
Is,
Pimp.
let's say on the guy side, there's some who sit there and don't ask enough questions. There's some guys that say, well, she got a fat ass, she looks like this. For right now, she will do. And we treat our people like temp service agents rather than long-term situations.
Ooh-wee.
So, and then you have some ladies who have wine cooler intuition say, well, he's 6-something. And he's got this, he's got that, but then be the first ones to bitch and complain about what he isn't. So the thing is, as men and women, we have to really sit down and, just how Veronica said, we have to see how these people are wired, where they come from, see what they were raised with, because sometimes we don't even look into the greatness or the bullshit that can come from
But wait,
the relationship.
Ronan.
Come with it.
Ronan, let me ask you. It's easy to say. It's a couple of things that's easy to say. Communication is an issue. You got to have good communication. That's easy to say. But when you start peeling back what communication is, it can get really complex, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, it can.
you can't be an effective communicator if you have faulty logic. Like, if you've never checked your logic game, you understand? Your logical imperfections could create conflict in the relationship. And that's not even dealing with your communication style. Are you competitive? Are you collaborative? Are you combative? Are you avoidant? Like, most people have never even heard all of this. So communication could get really deep. And then the other thing, it's hard to interview a motherfucker through the filter of your own flaws. Like, you can't really make an effective evaluation of the person if you haven't reconciled the bullshit in you.
That's right.
Right? So I don't want to mislead the listeners by saying, oh, this is the answer, when in fact you haven't even opened up your relationship hood and worked on your shit.
That's the answer.
Well, I agree with that. That's what I was going to say, because a lot of times...
No, you wasn't. I just wanted to steal your thunder. I'm just fucking with you, Ronan.
Well, the thing is, like, when it comes to relationship, we always grandfather ourselves into the job without even earning our spot.
Ooh.
So
I like that.
that's why I'm saying, like, if you have time to sit there and really see yourself, really look at yourself, not just say what I can do good. What is it that I need to fix? What can I turn a weakness into a strength? And until you're really honest with yourself to do that, then you need to stay by yourself.
God damn. That's true. You know how many motherfuckers out there that hate being by themselves?
Yep, that's true.
That's this. Listen, your chronic relationship going to ass. You hate being by yourself because that's when you get to see you. Nigga don't ever want to see you. There's a lot of niggas out there that hate the sight of themselves. Am I lying?
Ain't got no
No,
mirrors.
you're not lying. And the thing I see is, like, some people are by themselves because either they're addicted to the medicine or they're just relationship lepers.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Yeah. Hey, Ronan. Man, welcome back to the
love
voice of
Ronan.
reason, man.
squad.
Keep clowning, man. Keep dropping the information on Twitter and on Facebook. I see you on Facebook too. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? What does it look? Hey, what the new show look like, Pimp?
When it comes about, I'm gonna let y'all know what's up, and I'm gonna start showing out, and I'm gonna check out Whitney's, and pretty much I'm gonna tune in, more often. I've been doing some things offline, but yeah, I've just missed chopping up with you guys and talking shit.
There it is, man. We
back.
appreciate you, man. Thank you for the call. Thank you. Next caller. Where are you calling from, and what's your name, Pimp?
Yo,
Yo, what's up?
Yo, it's D Nice calling from Chicago.
D Nice. Hey, James Broadway. Oh, no, we can't play it. I was gonna play your music. Damn. All right, what up, D Nice from Chicago? What's cracking, PM?
Yo, what's up, panel? Hey, man. So, man, don't never take no hiatus like this, man. We need this type of shit in the community.
Hey, well, speaking of that, donate to the GoFundMe page, gofundme.com/Zoe Williams, so we could keep getting it better and better and better. But finish your thought, my friend.
So, yo, I want to comment on one aspect that isn't really mentioned too often, and that's the social media aspect of how we communicate with one another. I think that with today's relationships and how they work, I mean, we take out a very important component of communication, and that's just talking. Being able to communicate with one another and being on the same page. I think that if you took out, the Facebook and the Instagram and all that other shit that we communicate through, I think that would be a great way to start out. I mean, in a relationship that I'm in right now, I mean, that's how long it's been since you guys been on the air. I've gotten into a relationship with a woman, and it's totally different from anything I've ever experienced. I mean, we communicate on a level that I have never communicated with a woman before. And it's all about having that understanding that if you're on the same page, working towards the same common goal, it doesn't matter who makes more money. There's been times where I've come through for her, and there's been times where she's come through for me. Mm-hmm. And as long as you have that respect for one another where you can support each other on a mutual level, I think that is the key to all relationships working.
Wow. Hey, man, it's been a long time since you've been on the show.
Congrats on your relationship.
I could smoke a bag of that. I'm glad your ass ain't single no more. Yeah. Working your motherfucking wrist overtime. Good looking, pimp. We appreciate that shit, man. Handle your business. Now you ain't gonna be hitting on Whitney and them like you used to. It's all good.
Hey, we got an open relationship though.
Hey,
there it is. Well, that's a good look, man. We appreciate you. Caller, where are you calling from? Welcome to The Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams and crew. Where are you calling from? What's your name? Pimp.
My name is Tracy. I'm calling from Raleigh, North Carolina.
North Carolina is in the building. If you want to bring your city into the building, all you got to do is call us at 323-230-4610. What's up, Raleigh?
What's up? So I want to say thank you guys for talking about a conversation like this. Is very deep, and I feel like a lot of people need to hear exactly what you guys are talking about. I do want to add to the conversation and say that I believe what drives a lot of our relationships is irrationality. There's a lot of subconscious fear taking place in our lives that we don't often become self-aware of, or aware that the other person has that in their lives. Veronica kind of touched on it a little bit in saying that there are a lot of things that happened to us when we were young that we haven't dealt with. We have a lot of unresolved issues that we need to deal with. And until those things are effectively dealt with, we cannot have successful relationships.
You know what's so big about what he's saying? This shit is hurtful, really. Because I wrote a book called The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. What happens is you get people. Thank you so much for the call, brother. I appreciate you bringing North Carolina into the building. If you want to bring your city into the building, all you got to do is dial 323-230-4610. But let me get back to that. I wrote The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. It took me about 4 years to write it. It dropped in 2015, right? And in the book, it talks about how a relationship is the worst place to run to in order to hide from yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, so many people run to the relationship because they want to feel something different. And one of the passages in the book states, just because something feels fucked up doesn't mean it's bad for you. And just because something feels good doesn't necessarily mean it's good for you. Sometimes that bad feeling, right? It's kind of like fire. Fire purifies, but it burns. Sometimes the shit you go through, the trauma you go through is there to burn out who you think you're supposed to be so you can elevate to the person you were always meant to be so you can then magnetize the person you want.
Reboot yourself.
It's reboot, not rebooty.
Right.
That's quoted in the book, The Relationship Design. Who's next on the line? Tell me where you're calling from and what's your name. Holla.
Hey, what up, man? Sussy.
What's happening, Pim?
Yeah, finally got through, man. Just wanted to welcome y'all back.
Thank you, brother, man. Hustle is on the show. Do y'all remember Hustle?
It's Hustle?
That's Hustle.
I didn't hear the name.
Come
Hustle,
on, man.
What's popping?
Yeah, no doubt.
Whitney didn't bring you back like she missed you. Did you hear that shit? that shit was whack, actually. You should be singing Hustle right now.
Hustle and
What up, Hustle?
Look, I mean, I guess the only thing I would add to this conversation right here is something I heard Patrice O'Neal say, may he rest in peace. He was basically talking about how women in America basically try to sell men what men ain't buying. You know what I mean? It's almost like if you trying to catch somebody and you offering them things that they ain't looking for, then you're pretty much wasting your time. Either you wasting your time with that dude or you're wasting your time not culturing yourself to the point of where you'll have what they look for. And that's
Damn, Hustle.
Yes.
Whitney?
No, that's what I was saying earlier is people paint this like weird picture, especially women. We put
Hustle, she biting you.
No, I said it earlier.
No,
he
you
just
didn't. I
said it
don't
more
remember.
eloquently.
Yeah.
No, you
I'm
probably
gonna go
cut
with
me out.
Hustle.
You probably cut me out.
All right, go ahead, man.
But really what I was saying is people need to be real from the jump. Just be you. And if they don't buy it, it's fine because somebody else is going to eventually like you.
Hey, thank you, Hustle, for the call, man.
I think we need to stop watching Disney. Seriously.
Wow.
Disney has corrupt our minds young.
Wow. Disney, yeah, it was kind of perverted. Anyway.
Right?
Veronica. Is Veronica still on the line? VC.
Yes.
Let's drill down on why you think it's so difficult. I'm going to ask the whole panel this. Ashley, I'm going to go with Veronica first, then Ashley, then Miss Lips, then Whitney. Let's keep it concise and tight here. Yeah. Why do you think it's so fucking difficult for people to be real with themselves? Veronica, go.
Because
in intimate relationships.
Because the whole world teaches you away from yourself, right? So you come here learning that you have to go into a state of compromise just to exist on this planet. In other words, you come here with a soul, with a nature, with an identity, with a wiring, with an imprint, and everything that is in our conditioning traditionally it teaches us to move away from ourselves. So then, by the time you've reached adulthood and you're attempting to relate with somebody, you have compromised so long and hard. You put on nice faces. You've settled for less than you deserve. You've played nice to get along. You've done all this compromise, and then you come into relating, and you're like, who am I? You don't even know who the hell you are.
Wow.
So the whole of society trains us away from our nature. So no wonder.
Whitney.
Oh, it's me? I thought we were going Ashley, then.
Oh, Ashley. Sorry.
Right?
I'm
Ashley,
old.
Lips, and.
Ashley
No, I
Lips.
agree with everything she just said. Like,
Ashley Lips? Okay, cool. Go ahead, Ashley.
Ashley Lips. I'm good.
Go ahead, Ashley.
But no, I'm agreeing with everything she was saying. Like, we need to disconnect with this fake world and reconnect with ourselves. And like every morning I wake up, I meditate, I drink tea, I spend time with me, I love me, and I talk to the people that I love. Like most people wake up and look on Instagram or they look on Facebook. Like, that's the problem. Know who you are and just flow that way. Flow with nature. Flow with you. And you can fall in love and you could be with somebody. You can be compatible with people. But when you're so blocked by all the stuff that doesn't matter, how can you have a real conversation and know somebody? You have so much shit that doesn't matter stuck in your head, coming out your mouth. You don't even know what's going on.
Stank ass mouth. Okay, I'm cool. Miss Lips.
And also, we have to be really, really honest about who our parents are. Also, a lot of us, our parents are divorced. Our parents, a lot of us don't know our damn fathers. So how can we know what type of man we attract, what kind of man we need? Because we're lacking. You know, it's a lot of men out here don't know their mother. Same shit. You know?
Wait. Let me ask you. Let's go a little deeper. Know their mother in what capacity?
Where their mother is walking around here with a false identity.
Ooh.
You know, because literally, it's a lot of men need to understand
that your mama ain't shit.
That your mama ain't shit, and is your daddy number 1 or number 2, nigga?
Ooh,
that matters.
What mask is your mama wearing?
Seriously.
Ugh. Yikes.
Because what if she got pregnant the week before the other nigga, and the week before nigga is a baby daddy,
and she just chose your daddy.
Exactly.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, it's a lot of mothers that's just not real. They're not real with their kids.
Wow.
I think a lot of people aren't real. I think what you know what I mean? People are scared. The reason people are scared to look in the mirror and see what's wrong with them is everybody thinks they're already perfect. Nobody wants to look and say, oh, I'm not good enough or this and the other. That's why I took a step back. I've gone through that process when I did change who I was, because this is the way society said you're supposed to get a boyfriend and a man and a this and a that and get married and listen to him and be submissive. I followed this. I dropped out of college and followed this man all the way across the country. I did everything that everybody is saying we're supposed to do.
That's because you was desperate.
No, I definitely was not desperate. Nigga got me fucked up. No, definitely wasn't desperate. But then I realized while I spent a lot of time by myself, like Ashley and VC are saying, spent a lot of time by myself and said, this ain't me. Looked in the mirror and said, oh, I do have some things to work on. So you know what? I can't work on them with you. It's nothing has to do with you, but hey, let's work on it. You have to literally be able to say, look in the mirror and be like, you know what? I could improve. And people don't do that.
So let me do this. We had a My Little Pony moment.
Oh,
Can we get the My Little? Yes.
Was that me?
No, it was Veronica.
That was 20 minutes ago.
It was Veronica, and it was Miss Lips.
Oh, okay.
Right? Miss Lips said some people's mamas might be thoughts.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Right? And Veronica said the whole world teaches you away from yourself. Can we get a My Little Pony moment?
That's the real.
Let's go.
My little pony, what is friendship?
Where the unicorn bitches at?
Okay, they're at meditation class right now.
Meditation.
Yes, meditation is key.
My crystals.
Listen, every now and again we take a quick break, because there are My Little Pony moments.
Yeah.
I think, let me just say this, and maybe you guys can chime in. I want to start with Ashley, then Miss Lips, then Whitney, then Veronica. And then get to your phone lines, 323-230-4610. I want to hear your response to this too. I know we got a caller right there. I'm going to go to them too. Let me ask this question. Oh, this is a hard one for women. God.
Come on with it, Zoe.
Come on with it.
What you got?
Come on with it.
Come on.
Come on with it.
Can you already
Pull
know.
it out.
It's going. Oh.
Ugh.
Please don't. Please do not.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, because I think this is important. When you decide, no, I don't want that question. I'm going to go back to this question. I want you guys to tell me what relationship, the most important relationship you were in, that revealed the different masks that you wore. Ooh, that's some stank on it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
Let's go, Ashley.
Might as well get that pony music ready, too.
Uh-oh.
Pony Awards.
Okay, so I was
to play Genuine.
I was about to say, that's Miss Lips' pony song is Genuine.
Genuine got some.
That's the real pony song.
Another show, y'all. Another show.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so I was in a relationship. What was the worst one ever. I think you have to hit rock bottom to really find yourself. You know, I was in a abusive relationship. It was verbally abusive, physically abusive, mentally abusive, spiritually abusive. It was very manipulative. And I really had to just like come to God, come to myself and spend time like
Hold the Boko show.
Like, yeah, I had to do all that. I had to see, like, is the Quran real? Is the Bible real? Like, I couldn't listen to music. I couldn't watch TV. Like, I did a lot of soul searching.
Right.
But that's why I'm on some pony shit. Because before I could get to that pony shit, I was broken and I was hurt and I was sleeping with married men and doing the shit that people don't want to say that they're doing. Like, people's doing that, I can admit that now.
Wow.
But I didn't have any focus. I didn't have any, like, I'm not gonna do this. I would just do whatever. I would do whatever I want to do. And then I had a lot of chaos in my life. So I don't have those things anymore. I have pony life.
I'm so happy.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know
I'm
if this
happy
is a
for you.
pony moment.
Did I answer the question?
But that was good.
Okay.
That's good.
I like it.
I'm trying to stay on topic.
I like that.
Well, I
Miss
have to
Lips?
say the most important relationship I've been with was the one that rejected me. Rejection is a wake-up call. Okay? Because it shows you, okay, bitch, you think you all that.
You ain't all that.
But this nigga say you ain't all that. So
Nigga said bounce.
Right. So then you start to question yourself. What can I get? How can I get on that level to get on that? To get on I'm all that. That's a journey itself. Because he had to go through that too. Because trust me, a bitch put him through that. So we all going through a merry-go fucking around. And you said something about residue. Yes, residue is real out here. It's best that you get you some alkaline water.
What's that miracle water you told me to get?
Water.
Florida water.
Get some Florida water.
Get you some Florida water and pour it on your back every morning.
Florida's a whole
Because Veronica know what I'm talking about. Yes.
Come on.
Because it's messy. But you gotta wipe your own shit first.
Hey, y'all.
Wipe your ass
own
first.
Shit. I like that.
Because your shit stink.
Yes.
Wipe it.
So before you look to wipe my ass or correct me on my shit, make sure you ain't got cookie chips in your drawers.
Front to back, y'all. Front to back.
Whitney, let's go.
Why that metaphor?
I mean, but it made sense as apropos.
I don't know.
Shit stinks. Whitney?
No, let's see. I mean, I think honestly, each relationship and even just friendship, like you don't have to be romantically involved with somebody or sexually involved with somebody to actually grow and learn from friendships, relationships.
Yeah, you do.
And whatnot. Okay, freaky ass Zoe
I think
over
sex
here.
helps.
Sex helps. I'm saying.
I'm talking about you can learn from your homie Zoe. I've learned a
you
lot
have
from you,
sex
and I've
with.
never had sex with.
But
Your
you can
homies-
learn so much more.
No,
Your homies should be the people
Come
that
down
you
the
wasn't.
rabbit hole, please.
Am I gonna finish? Are y'all? Do you
Okay,
want
I'm
to guys
sorry.
finish? Here,
I'm
you
sorry.
guys
Go ahead,
tell
Whitney.
my
I'm
story.
sorry.
Cool. We
Go ahead,
good?
Whitney.
We good? No.
Go ahead, Whitney.
What
shit.
I'm trying to say is the worst relationship, I think, for me to realistically, they all had their good and they all had their bad, is what I was really trying to say. Is I learned a lot of different things from each relationship that I've been in. I just didn't look at it as always a negative or a loss. I took it as an L.
I was just asking you to reveal your masks.
Like everybody else didn't do.
Yeah, but I want to know your
I
mask.
revealed mine.
Yeah.
No, Ashley revealed hers.
No, okay, so my mask, here's my mask. I did what society said and be a cute, light-skinned girl who listens to everything that your boyfriend says and do this and cook and clean and follow him around and he'll make sure you're taken care of. And it didn't happen.
Wow.
And then I had to boss up and now I'm my own boss.
I like it.
Yeah.
What's up, girl?
I can smoke a bag of that.
We have daddy issues. That's
the
the
phone
key.
lines are cracking.
Nobody has daddy issues.
Caller, you're on the line. Tell me where you coming from, my nigga.
What's up, Negroes? Jeff Brown.
What? Jeff! Hey, what's happening,
Oh my God. I love that. Jeff.
Hey, Jeff Brown is a comedian, co-host on my morning show here on Dash Radio. Mondays, the So What Morning Show on Hot Button Radio, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 1 p.m. Jeff Brown has a segment called The Intellectual Rant. Smart guy, funny guy. Speak on it, Jeffrey.
From Chicago.
Thank you, brother. I hate to pull a Dr. G on this one and call
Ooh, Dr. G on
with a question.
Let's do it.
But this question is to the ladies.
You about to tell him to stop bullshitting? Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
Go ahead, Jeff.
No, I would not.
That's your job.
Yes.
Ladies, sisters, ladies in the room.
Yes.
Would you say that being a mother is the most important job in the world?
I'm going to go with yes.
Yes.
I'm not a mother yet, but I would say yes.
Yes, yes.
I would
if
say
being
yes.
If being a mother is the most important job, wouldn't that mean that every other job you do is a step down?
Yeah. Yeah. And we are selfish. I'm a mother of 3. I'm very selfish. And I can admit that. And I'm working on that every day.
All right, Jeff is setting this up. Let him go, and then we'll.
My point for bringing this up is that it would seem, and I'm so glad. What's up? Shout out to a fellow Chicagoan, Rana.
She's gone.
Oh, she gone. Okay.
Stay focused.
Shut up. What it would seem is that the modern woman does not want equality. What she wants is the cream, the social cream off the top of both sexes.
Ooh.
I want to make the most money. I want to have the best job. I want to compete like an alpha male until it's time to move a fucking couch, and then I need 2 of you.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's fair. No alpha male I know is at all interested in the perks of female society. None of us. We don't give a shit about any of it. And I think you really need to take a closer look at society before you compare your man. I think what all of this quote unquote forward social and financial movement in America has done is done a job on the black family. Nobody has been fucked over worse by the concept of how much money you make, sister to brother. The brother don't know to ask, well, who are you comparing me to? Are you comparing me to a white boy who's had money in his family for as long as his family has owned my family? Are you comparing me to him?
Wow.
Are you comparing me to you, the individual that if both of us walk into a job interview with even remotely Afrocentric garb or clothing or hairstyle, you're going to get that job. Regardless of what our resumes say. Are you comparing me to him? Who are you comparing? Are you fairly comparing me to my peers? Those of us that hustle on my level.
Wow.
Are you being honest? Are you being honest about, last point, are you being honest? That's another thing. I don't think many of you are being honest about your social equal.
Wow.
The brother who has the same money you have, that has the same position you have, he's not looking for you. He's dating your nieces and white girls.
Wow. Hey, Jeff Brown, let me just say this.
All right, yes,
this
sir.
is a classic intellectual filibuster. Let's play this beat for Jeff right now. We appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the
Jeff.
call, man.
Thank you, Jeff.
That's Broadway. That's Broadway in the studio on the turntables.
All right, rep Chicago.
God damn.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
I'ma holler.
Thanks, Jeff.
Hey, listen, we about to do a quick mega mix with James Broadway. We're going to come back with our final thoughts. Man, James Broadway, Label Records, they about to start dropping a single a week. Every week, a new single. It's a new kind of label with a new model. New music every week. Singles, fly shit, iTunes, the Label Records, James Broadway, King T, the Alcoholics, the Legends are coming back. They even got their own little radio situation called liquidradio.net. Is that correct? Put James Broadway on the mic real quick. Turn his mic on.
Good. Am I good?
Yeah, you good. Holla at him, James.
liquidradio.net. Liquid Radio.
Liquid Radio. They about to start doing it.
24/7, 365.
I just did the morning show with King T. It was crazy. So go check that out. What's the link for that, James?
liquidradio.net.
Yup. All right, then. We're about to take a quick break. James Broadway, I need a mega mix. We'll be back in 2.2 to wrap it up.
When you come around,
She sounds wonderful. Welcome back to the Zoe Williams Voice of Reason show. It's been an amazing show, incredible show. I want to get everybody's information real quick, starting with Veronica Conway. VC, where can people find you? You fucking unicorn of another galaxy. Where do they find you? Is VC there? We lost her?
Yeah, can you hear me?
We got you, baby girl. What's up? Where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me at veronicaconway.com, but you also can check out if you're business minded.
Let's get this paper.
Check out my new webinar that is over at tinyurl.com/90-day blitz.
Wow.
tinyurl.com/90-day blitz.
Love it, love it, love it. Thank you for chiming in. The Voice of Reason is back on Hot Button Radio every Friday, soon to be 3 days a week again, but for right now, slowly, every Friday from 5 to 7 p.m. Miss Lips, where can they find you? How do they connect with you and the comedic stylings of Miss Lips?
Definitely come out to the Comedy Store. I'm usually there. I'm doing my comedy. You can find me on Twitter at Lips, LIPPS _Miss with 2 P's.
Awesome. And then?
And I just want to say to the ladies, it's just best to remain the homegirl. Even if it's bad or good, remain the homegirl.
I love it. Just be cool. You understand? Don't be talking a lot of shit.
Shut up. Sorry.
You didn't even say that.
I'm just All right, Ashley Banks.
Yes.
How do they find you? How do they follow you? How do they support you? What's the deal?
You can find me on Instagram. I'm at Ashley Banks Life. And you can also find me on my platform. I have a music platform where if you want to actually submit to A&Rs and managers and people that can put your music in the right hands of people and put you on, it's called Music Pros Live. That's my company. And you can set up direct meetings either on the phone or in person. You can sit in these people's offices, have meetings with them, and just put yourself on. Stop asking for the plug.
Put your cell phone, bitch. I mean, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Just disrespectful.
Whitney Tabor.
Well, speaking of the plug, you guys, I would love for you guys to all support. I love and missed everybody, my Voice of Reason family. But I actually have my own show now here on Dash Hot Button.
Congratulations.
Which is called, thank you so much, The Plug Radio, which is a music platform where artists who are, maybe not mainstreamed or whatnot, they can submit to the website, www.theplugradio.com. Submit your project, interview with me. You do not have to be in Los Angeles. If you are here, come in studio and let's have a conversation about your process. If not, let's talk over the phone.
Be careful of who you invite.
Oh gosh.
All types of strangeness.
Oh no, and please believe we have there is a segment called Rip the Cut where I told y'all I'm a realist, so we are going to be very critical as to, what we can do to help you. It's not going to be a bashing session. This is not where you come and bang on somebody.
Get that puss ass record out of here.
Yeah, we're not doing any of that, but it's a cool, calm place for creatives to come and let's build together. So The Plug Radio, follow the Instagram, The Plug Radio, check out the website. You can also holler at me all the time on all social medias at Miss Tabor. That's MSTABER. I said I love y'all. Mwah.
Listen, I'm Zoe Williams. You gotta support the GoFundMe page. We're creating our own network called the VOR Radio Network. We've already raised nearly $13,000 in 2 months. So get at us right now. That's GoFundMe.com/ZO Williams, WILLIAMS. GoFundMe.com/ZO Williams, WILLIAMS.
I don't know how. Yep.
I just spelled my last name. Anyway, it's cool. I need you guys to continue to support the movement. The shows are getting better and better and better. We'll be back next Friday with another heater. Well, actually, before that, next Monday.
I was gonna say Monday.
The Zoe What Morning Show on Dash Radio. Follow us. Continue the movement. We're going to check in with y'all later. Deuces!
Holla.